Hey, what's up guys, it's XXXMLGLORDXXX here and I welcome you to another random game facts. PC hit Grim Fandango was originally titled Deeds of the Dead, but was changed because LucasArts didn't want a reference to death in the title. In a game primarily about death, the afterlife and the Grim Reaper. Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was one of the first ever games to have a simultaneous, worldwide, release date. This was known amongst gamers as Sonic 2's Day. Duke Nukem 3D was one of the first games to employ a real-time audio effect to its sounds. If you went underwater, a calculated reverb was applied to sounds being played to make gunfire sound muffled and gurgly. Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokémon, got the idea for the worldwide Game Boy phenomenon after collecting caterpillars as a child and watching them change into butterflies.
My past is not a memory. It's a force at my back. It pushes and steers. I may not always like where it leads me, but like any story, the past needs resolution. What's past is prologue.
The Metroid series doesn't take place in any kind of order, so the plot can be confusing. Chronologically, Samus adventures take place as so: Metroid, NES, Metroid Prime, GC, Metroid 2, Return of Samus, Game Boy, Super Metroid, SNES, and Metroid Fusion, GBA. Make sense now?
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits, 3DO is 32 bits, the Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
The Atari Jaguar proudly boasted that it was the first 64-bit console, but in reality it was two 32-bit chips stuck together, so not truly 64-bit. Those liars. If you bought Shenmue 2 on Xbox, you'll remember the Shenmue movie DVD that came with it, containing all the major cutscenes from the first game. Well, in Japan, this was actually shown in some cinemas, such was the popularity of Yu Suzuki's epic series. In Deus Ex, players can run around Liberty Island and check out the view. The World Trade Center towers are missing from the skyline, causing a lot of complaints. Designer Harvey Smith has an interesting explanation. When people complained, we just explained that it had been destroyed by terrorist attacks. We start the game with the Liberty Island statue having been destroyed by terrorists a few years before. We just said that the towers had been destroyed too. And this was way before 9–11 years. That's kind of freaky. There are correlations. We're using the WTO in this game and there are WTO riots in Seattle every few years. Deus Ex hit store shelves over a year before the real-world attacks. After Nintendo of America believed Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels was too hard for American audiences, Nintendo went back and changed Kojo, Doki Doki Panic created from the remains of the scrap prototype Super Mario Bros. Sequel, into Super Mario Bros. 2. What the fuck was this? What did I just watch? Alien Hominid, a hardcore PS2 shooter, was originally a popular Flash internet game. It was downloaded more than 6 million times before being brought to the PlayStation 2. Share, like and subscribe this channel for more videos. Thanks for 100 subscriber.